Hello viewers, welcome back again to my channel. This is Gloria's Nation Mo. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do, and do not forget to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. For today's video, we are going to learn how to make a balloon garland on a chair backdrop. Please stay tuned. And for the equipment, I have an electric balloon pump, a manual balloon pump. Yes, this one we're gonna need some scissors and some fishing line, and of course balloons. So today I'm working with three colors. I have pink, I have gray, and I have white. I have 5" of white and also gray, but the pink one I do not have. So this balloon pump I'm going to use to blow up the 5 inches. So let me put this aside so that we can start. So first of all, I also have some 260 balloons that I'm going to use in the video, and I'll show you. So I've already placed my hooks, command tags on my chair board. So let's get started. So let's start blowing the balloon. Right now I'd like to make a quad. So first I'm starting with a duplet, then I'll have 2 duplets and make them into one quad. A quad is 4 balloons bound together in a cluster. So make sure you watch my previous videos to see how I make a cluster of balloons or I make a quad, so that you'll get to understand more. So I'm showing you how I tie a knot on the necks of the balloons to make the duplet. So a duplet is 2 or a pair of balloons, right? So let's continue. I'm going to blow another set of silver balloons. This is silver in color, though it looks a bit clear, but sure it's silver, let me tell you. Tie them at the necks, join them together and have a quad. Twist, and there you go, we have our quad. Next I'm going to use this pair of hot pink balloons. So I'm going to blow them up. Repeat the process, make a duplet, then tie the duplets together, 2 duplets, and make a quad. Do not forget to compress the balloons and release some air. This will make them to become more rounder, right? We don't want our balloons to have shapes, right? I mean other shapes other than round. Yes. So just tie the duplet as we have said, and just mix them up on the necks and just twist them and have the second quad. So now I'm going to show you how to make a quad of white balloons. We're going to repeat the same process. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Subscribe, and don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Maybe just say how you like the video, or do you like more videos like such. Please write down in the comment section below. Yeah, so continue to make the quads. Yeah, so I'm going to take you step by step this process so that you do not even skip a step, right? So you get to know the whole step, right? So I'm going to continue to blow up the rest of the balloons, so please stay tuned to the end of the video. Now I'm going to show you how to blow up the 5-inch balloons with a hand pump, right? I told you this hand pump will come handy. When you're purchasing your supplies, remember to buy both the electric and the hand pump, right? Yeah, so blow the 5-inch balloons. Do not forget to release some air, press them down and tie them into a knot. Repeat the process and make them into a quad, just like the bigger balloons, right? If you use the 5-inch balloons, remember you need a hand pump because the electric balloons, the nozzles are too, I think they're too big, so they're not able to pump the 5-inch balloons. So make sure you have the hand pump, right? Yeah, so let's repeat the same process. Be patient. So continue to blow your balloons, the 5-inch balloons. Five-inch balloons can be crazy, but with more practice you'll get the hang of it. So be patient. Now let's do the silver balloons. I didn't like the quality of the silver balloons. I think the quality was poor, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So they kept on bursting on me. I think next time I'll be careful in how I choose my balloons, right? You want to choose a balloon and you're going to make a setup for a client and your balloons are of poor quality, you're gonna regret it, right? So make sure you use quality balloons for your setups. So let me take this notch higher. Let me just repeat the same process. You'll see as we continue. Be patient. Make sure you watch the whole video. I'm sure after watching this video, you'll be able to do it on your own, right? So please stay tuned. Now let's go to the big hot pink balloon. Remember, I don't have a 5-inch of the hot pink, so I'm just going to improvise with the bigger balloons, right? So I'm just going to blow it up into a small size, tie a knot, squeeze it in the middle, and have 2 balloons. They look like 5-inch balloons, so rare. Just make a knot in the middle of the balloon and you'll have 2 So repeat the same process and you'll get another pair, and the two pairs, just tie them together and get a cord of 5-inch hot pink balloons. Yeah, so when making this cheer board, you can use any type of balloons you want, any color, but I just wanted to demonstrate to you these colors. Yeah, but you don't have to use the same colors, that is what I mean. So we have a 5-inch balloon, so I'm going to create more clusters so that it can fill the whole cheer board. Stay tuned, guys. So let me take you through the same process again, on a slow mode, so that you can see and capture every step, right? Yes. So let's see the same process, but in a more faster speed, right? The more you have the practice, the more you get to get the skill. Yeah, so the better you get, so more practice, more perfect your skill is, will get, rather. So practice, practice, practice. Now, so let's go to the 5-inch balloons and just repeat the process as before. Please don't forget to watch till the end of the video so that you can see or learn how we attach the balloon garland on the cheer up backdrop. Now let's look whether the garland is going to be enough for the arc. Right now I'm just opening up my fishing line. You can use whichever size that you have, 1mm, 2 to 5mm, yeah. So depends with what you have. You can use either a fishing line or you can use the 260s, tie them together end to end and use them as the line, or you can use a fishing line, or you can tie the balloons neck to neck, right? So either method is okay, depends with you which one works best for you. Yeah, so I've already hung the hooks, so let me start creating the base of the garland. So here I'm just tying my fishing line to a duplet of white balloons, right? So I'm just going to do color blocking, right? So I'm going to use a cluster of 4 balloons, 3 clusters, yeah, of 3 duplets. I don't know if that makes sense, right? Yeah, so this is color blocking. I'm just using one color, then change to another color, then change to another color. I'm not mixing up the colors, right? So that's why it's called color blocking. So let's continue to make the base of our garland. So I'm just making or creating a figure 8. The balloons, I'm just going down one line, then bringing it up in the middle, and this ensures that the balloons on the bottom are tied up together with the balloons on the upper part, right? So now I'm going to the next color. I'm going to continue with a hot pink. So I'm making sure that I attach the 2 colors together. Continue the same process, be patient. Sometimes the tying of the balloons is quite a task, but as you practice, the better you become, as we've said. So I'm just pushing them together on the floor to ensure that they are flat. Yeah, they lay flat and they are in a straight line. Now I am onto the silver balloons, so I'll continue the same process. So right here I'm just applying the balloons, the garland on the cherry board to see the height, yeah, or to measure the height of how far I need to go with the garland, right? So you see I still have space, so I need to add some more balloons. So I'm going to use the white ones, right? So I'll alternate from white to pink, then silver, then have white. Yeah. So I'll continue to make the cluster of 12 balloons, yeah, of white. You see, so that it can complete the arc. So as you continue to make more practice on this, you'll see it's fun. It's hard work, but it's fun. Yeah. So I really love doing this, right, guys? Yeah. So I'm going to attach the white cord, right, on top of the rest of the balloons. So be patient. It took me around 1.5 hours to complete this from start to finish, from blowing up of the balloons, attaching them together, creating the 5-inch clusters, applying the clusters. Yeah, right. So I think you need to plan well if you have an event. My Chiara arc or Chiara backdrop is around 6 feet tall or long and 3 feet wide. I custom made this. Yeah. So right, after finishing to apply the white cluster, I saw that still the balloons weren't enough to create the arc on top, so I decided to add another cluster of pink balloons. So apparently I ran out of the hot pink, but I had like light pink balloons, so I just mixed them together and to make sure that the base of the garland is completed, right? So I'm going to continue the same process as before. I told you I'm not going to skip even a step. So I'm just going to show you everything, right? So if you really want to learn how to make these garlands, please stay tuned and make sure that you watch the whole video from the beginning to the end. Be patient. Now let's see the length of the garland against the tiara backdrop. So I think it's enough balloons. So I'm just going to tie a knot, then cut the fishing line from the clusters. So here's when I was making the knot, so that the fishing line doesn't come off, leaving all the balloons out in place. So yeah, you need to ensure that you make this knot. But from the beginning of from end to end, I mean both ends, you need to tie a knot. So right here, I'm just making sure that all the balloons are lying in a straight line. I already have my name sticker, my vinyl, yeah, it's vinyl name sticker. So yeah, so I want to apply this garland on the backdrop. Remember, I already have hooks, the command tags, so I'm just going to use that so that it can provide support on the garland. So now I'm going to use a 260, just tie in the middle of the balloon and tie it onto the hook. So basically you need like 3 hooks, one on top and the middle and one nearly on the bottom, yeah, of the tiara board. Here I'm just tying the 260 and this glass of balloons and attaching them onto the hook of the command tag. Yeah, so I'm still tying there, right? So I'm just placing the balloons. Yeah, so I need another hook on the bottom, but for now I want to attach it, right? I'll just use the 2 hooks. So here on top, I'm just going to use, instead of a 260, I'm going to use a fishing line. I allowed some in there. I did not, after attaching the knot or tying the knot, I left some loose end, about 5 to 6 inches, yeah. So I'm going to use that to attach it onto the hook on top. And right now, just want to make sure that everything is okay. I'm going to use now, start applying the 5 inches balloon on the base of the garland. So I'm still going to use the color coding or color blocking. I'm going to go over to the white 5-inch balloon and apply them onto the white cluster of balloons. So yeah, right. Just tie the 260 on one of the balloons and just leave it in place. So I'll do the same with the silver balloons. Repeat, making sure that every cluster of balloons has some accent balloons. You can call them accent, or you can call them just clusters. Yeah, it makes the garland to be more organic because it's different in shape than the base of the balloons. Yeah, the base of the garland. So yeah, makes it look much better, and also it helps to fill up the holes between the balloons. Yeah, or holes or spaces. Yeah, spaces, I mean. So for you to see what you're doing, you need to move back. So we'll take a look at it from a side so that you can be able to see how best to place it. So yeah, now we're done with all the 5-inch balloons. Now let's have some flowers so that we can beautify our garland. These are the flowers. Put them in a basket. So right. So make sure that the stems of the flowers, these are artificial flowers, are not poking out, so that you do not pop up in balloons. So make sure that, yeah, or rather you can just use tape, wrap them around the stems, then just put it inside the clusters. But my stems aren't sharp, they are blunt, so that's why I didn't pop any balloons during my placement of the flowers, that is. We're almost done, guys. We are done, and this is my lantern. I'm just placing it on the pedestal. Yeah, and we have completed our work. So thank you guys for watching from beginning to the end. This is how you make the balloon garland and the cheer board. We have the name sticker, and also we have, yeah, the pedestal and the lantern. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.